Hey Cultivator, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to share with you 8 job boards that I personally recommend. Not all job boards are created equal. I'm going to share with you and break down why you would use one over the other, depending on what you're aiming for or what your objective is. As a headhunter and a recruiter, I used to use these job boards to find quality candidates just like you. This isn't by any means a comprehensive list. I just chose the 8 that I personally trust and know that other companies are utilizing to find candidates based on the specific industry or the specific function that they're going for. So without further ado, let's dive in. So let's talk about job board recommendation number 1, which is Indeed.com. Indeed is a really great marketplace for employers and hiring managers to post their jobs because it's free for employers to post, which is really amazing if you think about it, because a lot of the other job boards out there charge about $350 per posting, or they charge like a really expensive annual fee of like $12,000 for a license. What I love about Indeed from a candidate perspective is the advanced search feature as well as the weekly alerts feature. So what this means is on the advanced search, you can literally tell Indeed what you're looking for and what you're not looking for, and really save these search parameters and get notified weekly of any matches that come through. If any of you are watching from my Happily Hired Formula job search program, you know I'm not a big fan of applying online, and I still wouldn't apply per se on the jobs that are coming through on Indeed. However, it's a really great tool to get notified of companies that are in your area or vicinity that are growing, and then using that as research to determine whether or not you want to introduce yourself to that company. All right, let's talk about job board number 2, which is LinkedIn. LinkedIn's job page is actually quite interesting because they have a sophisticated algorithm in place where they're really analyzing your profile for the different keywords and experiences that you've held to determine or recommend what jobs you might be interested in. So if you haven't yet optimized your LinkedIn, be sure to click on this video in this corner here, because I want to make sure that the jobs that are actually being recommended to you are of interest to you. If they aren't, then you can really optimize and update your profile to start being introduced to the types of roles that are actually a good fit for you. I would say, generally speaking, that LinkedIn also has really high quality jobs because it's not cheap for companies to post on there or to have a license as a recruiter. So the jobs that you do see are pretty strong. And then also what's really cool is sometimes they give you further insights about, for instance, who posted the job. So LinkedIn is really a social media platform that tries to connect people and give them channels to be able to connect and introduce themselves. All right, job number 3, again, I always have to preface that it might sound sketchy, but it's not, is Craigslist. And if you guys watch this video, how to find a job ASAP, you'll notice that a lot of the jobs on Craigslist are either small to medium-sized businesses who have less layers of recruiting, which is great for those that want to find a job ASAP, but also a lot of the contract and temp positions are posted there as well. For Craigslist, you just want to make sure that you go to the city that you want to work in, look at all of the different functions and click the one that's the right fit for you, and just scroll through some of the search results that come up. I think you'll be surprised at some of the big companies that are also posting there as well. For job board number 4, I want to present AngelCoe. They are a really great resource if you're looking for a VC-backed company or early stage startup. If you want to really join a tech company at its earliest stages, this is really the place to be. What I really like about AngelCoe as well is that they're into salary transparency, meaning if you look at the jobs that are posted, you'll notice that they have salary ranges in place, which is great as well if you're looking to just cross-reference salary data points from one company to another. Take a look at them and see what they have listed for different titles. All right, for job board number 5, I want to present Fairygodboss. Fairygodboss is a really great community for women, and they do a really great job of finding companies that are friendly towards women, meaning that their values, their workplace environment, their benefits are really aligned towards the working woman. I have actually submitted quite a bit of career advice to their blog, and they have a really great blog full of resources for anything that's woman related and workplace related. So take a look at that, and let's move on to number 6. Okay, so what's really interesting is I attract a lot of really heart-centered professionals, which I love. Like, a lot of the people that I work with are wanting to make a greater impact on the world and their communities, and just want to contribute and give back in any way that they can. And so one of the things that I've realized is a lot of them are looking for cause-based companies or organizations, and one of the best job boards that have really compiled companies and opportunities that are just aligned for giving back is Idealist.org. Idealist.org has a really great database of companies and organizations that are hiring people who want to leave the world a better place than they found it. All right, job board number 7 is Dice.com. And if you're in a highly technical role or in the IT world, anything dealing with technology, you've probably heard of Dice. I know technical recruiters are on Dice quite frequently, whether they're posting jobs or looking through their database of candidates. If you are looking for some type of tech role, this is really the job board for you. And I would absolutely post your resume in there and refresh it like every 7 days or 14 days to make sure that you're being seen by recruiters who are looking for a candidate just like you, because I know that the tech world is very fast moving, and I know that there's always a shortage of tech talent. So that's the place to be if you're in tech. All right, the 8th and final recommendation I have for you as far as job boards goes is the professional organizations or associations that you're a part of. If you go to any professional organization, let's say for example you're in marketing, your professional organization or association is the American Marketing Association. If you take a look at their website, you can see from their jobs tab or careers tab that they have very specific marketing related roles that are posted there. So take a look at whatever industry you are a part of and just start to research, is there a professional organization that governs this? Because whatever that main association is on the national level, most likely they have job postings. And you can also look at the local chapters page as well to see if your local chapter is promoting specific jobs that fit your specific industry or niche. It's a really great place to get very targeted, very specific job postings that match your background. And I would check that frequently because there are new employers that are saying, hey, can we put this in front of your audience, which their audience is people like you that fit that particular niche or domain. I hope you found those recommendations helpful. To be honest, there are so many job boards out there, and I probably left off a lot. I know at the top of my mind, the Muse, Media Bistro, there's so many of them that could be a really great resource and tool to find the latest jobs for you. But hopefully that gave you a good sampling of the types of jobs that you could be looking for based on the different types of categories or industries or roles or niches that you're really aligning yourself for. Find yours and really make sure to use that as research to see what new opportunities are springing up for you. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite job board is and what your ideal job is, so that we can hopefully get this list going. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, comment, share, subscribe, and until then, I hope that you continue to cultivate your career.